Hi everyone, good evening. So today we are demonstrate Microsoft Power Apps. So we are learn about the Microsoft Power Apps. So Power App platform, every platform for the transformations, which is no code, low code, and code first. No code, you can use just drag and drop element like a PowerPoint. You can create your applications with no code. And also low code, you can also make a functionalities using any scripting language, which you can perform any aggregate function like minimum, maximum, counting, group, and any kind of functionality through the low code. And code first, it's the completely professional development. You can using the extensive code approach with the code first. So as you see in the picture, so it's a diagram of the Maxwell Power Platform. First, Power Automate. Power Automate, you can automate your process through the Power Automate. And next one is Power BI. Power BI, you can display and analyze your data in graphs. You can display your data in table. Also, you can export your data in Excel. You can export your data in PDF and Word. Power Virtual Agent. Power Virtual Agent, you can create intelligent virtual bot with the Power Virtual Agent. And we are focusing on the Power Apps mainly. Power Apps, you can create apps with low code, no code, and code first. So we are focusing on the Power Apps. Power Apps is a low code platform that allow user to create custom business applications. It integrates with the various microservices and other external data source. Power Apps can be connected with custom connectors. We will also discuss in detail custom connectors, and it can be run on the any browser, any mobile device, tablet device. And also we will discuss on later on how many services are connected with microservices and external data source with Power Apps in this session. So Power Apps features no code experience. To build any simple functional application with Power Apps, you can do not have any coding experience. It has been simple drag and drop. You can create interface. Um, if you do not have any extensive experience with the code, you can simply drag and drop. You can create an application with the Microsoft Power Apps. And connectable with other services, Power Apps is capable to connect with other services like other microservices, Microsoft services like Excel, OneDrive, SharePoint, also connect with Salesforce, any other, all the Microsoft services. So Canvas app, you can design the app by drag and drop element into the canvas. Just you can would be design a slide PowerPoint. Like a PowerPoint, you can drag and drop element from the buttons and you can create apps. We will also demonstrate Canvas app, how we can develop the Canvas app in this session, end of the in this presentation. So model-driven app. Model-driven app is simply two component focus on the approach to app development user-friendly. So model-driven app, we can say the simple, we can create a components like forms, views, tables, dashboards, and we can design through the designer tool. Let's suppose if we have a build any application which is complex process such as onboarding new employees, and we can manage the sale process, a members relationship in organizations such as banking. So model driven app is very good. So user friendly when we demonstrate you Power Apps, we will show the how we use the interface friendly environment for the coding or drag and drop the elements. Share the connectivities. Power Apps can be shared easily with anyone to connect with cloud services, SQL Server, Google Drive, OneDrive. You can also connect with Excels very easily. So Power Apps, how Power Apps work? As a development environment, it provides the environment where we can develop any application through the Microsoft Power Apps. Data platform, it can be connected with various type of data like SQL Server, Amazon services, cloud services, Excel, so on. So, user for use for employees. It means you can use for the employees. You can create your application quickly to create visual designer, and you can drag and drop the element of the application as you see in the picture. It will be easily you can drag and drop in the canvas and you can create your application. Power App to also be connected with cloud services and like a document, you can share your OneDrive on the OneDrive, or you can share on the uh, Dropbox. Use for the IT professional. As you see in the pictures, different type of data, your data services, and also it will be Git connected, and also Visual Studio, Visual Code, and different kind of uh, uh, tools are available for the developers who can design the application through these tools. They are using Azure services and also use BI services, Power Apps, and API management, any kind of connectors to connect the app and create faster than before ever. Who can use the Power App? Power App used for the beginner, for the developments, corporate sectors, and also enterprise level, government sectors, and many more. Many more. And Power Apps also a limitation to public preview. To might be certain limit cannot be shared. Push notifications on offline sync won't be work for now. So when to use Power Apps? If you have external data source, you can try to your data into your app using Power Apps. You can connect your existing data source such as like Excel. You can share with SharePoint list, CRM record. You can create custom APIs. You can also connect with Office 360, Dropbox, OneDrive, automatically generate meaningful business apps. And also you can create application by hand on the web browser, for the web browser, mobile applications, for any tablet devices to get. You just done your application and people will be use this application on the same time. So Power Apps having a different types, Canvas app, model driven app, Power Pages. So we are also show the demo of these three type of apps. What is Canvas app? Pixel perfect customized, simple drag and drop design environment. Excel style business logics. App can be deployed for the user to mobile or tablet devices and standard web clients. And it can be run on any browser, any mobile device, uh, any browser.
Yeah, hi. Can I use Power App visuals directly in the Power BI?
Yes, we can use with Power BI, Power Taxi.
For that, do we require any API, or do we have direct integration with the Power App?
Yes, we can directly integrate with Power Apps. We will show in the demonstration in the demo in the later of in this session.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So we will also create custom design like a responsive modern apps, like we can use multiple devices like a tablet, and also we can use mobile devices for the responsive applications through the Power Apps. Okay, so Uh, so we can talk about the custom connectors in Power Apps. Custom connectors, if you do not have any existing custom connector, you can create your own custom connector, and you can create your custom connector for any web service with an API. And connector versus connections. So connectors knows about the web API host and operation details. And connection knows the credential and reference to the connector to facilitate the communication with web APIs. So next one is why we are using custom connectors over the HTTP. So when we using HTTP, we are using multiple time, we are creating multiple time requests for the HTTP. But when we create custom connector, we can easily handle with the custom connector. We have create one custom connector we can use in multiple Microsoft Power Apps. So uh, in the diagram also shown that the custom connector and with the connect with the APIs with connections, and also using the Power Automate and Power Apps. Model driven apps. Model driven apps, simply we can say that it's a design approach. We are focusing on the components such as forms, views, and chart, dashboard, and tables using the designer tool. For example, if you have a building any application like a very complex process, onboarding new employees, managing the sale process, also the member relationship in the organization such as bank, model driven app is a great choice for that. So next slide. It's a Microsoft Dataverse. It's a security layer. We can say it's create a single unit for the multiple data sources like APIs, data sources, and reports. We can use a Dataverse for in a single unit. Dataverse to integrate the multiple sources into a single unit, which can be used for the Power Apps, Power Automation, Power BI, Power Virtual Agent also use, and with data that are already available in the Dynamic 360. As you see in the picture, there are the relational database, few are the log files, few are the data lags, which are in a single unit. So we can use with the single unit also the security implementation, authorization, authentication through the APIs. So what are the Microsoft Power Pages? We can develop any application, business application like we can say it's a customized template, customized built-in template to create application through the Power Pages. So it's a simply we can say it's a static website we can create through the Microsoft Power Pages. So uh, we are ending of the this session. So we are going to be second part of this session. So we are going to be presenting the demo of all the parts of the Microsoft Power Apps, which are demonstrate we are in the presentation. So Saram, it's your part. You can show your screen and show the demo.
Yeah. Hello everyone. This is Sarim Akil here. Thanks Anam for the presentation. It was very insightful. So I'm going to demonstrate the Power Apps. There are three types of Power Apps: Canvas app, a Canvas app, model-driven app, and then we have Power Pages for portals. So I am going to be demonstrating all three type of them. So I'm sharing my screen. So here you just go to the URL of Power Apps and then log in with your Microsoft account, and you will be able to see this screen. So this is the interface for Power Apps. So it's very explanatory, like nothing. Yeah, so here is the interface for the Power Apps. So you can click on blank app directly, or you can go to create site and then you can click on blank app to create the Power App. So here we have blank canvas app. We have blank app based on Dataverse, that is model driven app, and then we have Power Pages, that is portal. So let's create canvas app first. So we just have to click on create, Then we have an option to create the app for the phone or for tablet. We can make it responsive as well later with the containers, but we have to choose one of them right now. So let's choose phone right now. Let's give it the name. So I've given the name. So let's click on create. It will create the app for us. So Canvas app, Canvas, we can create our own designs with our own requirements in Canvas app. So we have all the control to design our app with just drag and drop. So here you can see on the left side of the screen, you have tree view, you have insert, you have data and all the options. So with insert option, you have multiple options like text label, edit form, text input, vertical gallery. You have multiple input options available here. You have display option available here. You have layout options available here. You have all the options available here that you need to design your app. You can use any of them. So for the demonstration, let's pick vertical gallery. So here you can see the gallery comes up and I can like resize it and it will take the screen. And with after the insert, here is the data part. So you can even add your data from your multiple resources directly into your app with just few clicks. So here you can see if I click on add data, I have the multiple options. Here are the Dataverse tables. We will discuss about Dataverse later on. So here these are the tables that we have on Dataverse. We can select any of them. If we want to select any AI model that Microsoft Power Platform offers us, we can select any AI model here as well. And then we have connectors as well. We have more than 200 plus connectors that we can use in our Canvas app to connect data to our app. So we have OneDrive, we have SharePoint, we have all the other necessary connectors that you can see. You can even connect with MySQL, MS SQL, and all the Microsoft platform and outside Microsoft platforms as well. You can even connect with Google Sheets. So these all are pre-built connectors. So let's pick one for the demonstration. So I'm picking OneDrive. So I'm connecting with OneDrive. So here I have connected with OneDrive. So here I have all the folders that I have in OneDrive. So let's click on document. Then I'm selecting the inventory data Excel file. I want this as a data source for my app. So let's select this. And here I have table. So I selected this table, and then if I click on connect, then data source, and then that Excel file with the data source is connected to my app. And with just one click here, and if I select this table one, then you can see this data is coming from the data source and it is displaying on the screen just with a few clicks. That's how easy it is in the Canvas app to connect your data and show it to your screen. So here you can even create the app with just data. So you just need to give the data source and it will automatically create the layouts and the structure of the app for you. Let me show you that as well. So if I click on Excel, here you can see I have the connection options. So here you have multiple connections available. So as per your requirement, you can select any of them. So I am selecting this OneDrive connector right now and this document, and I'm selecting this same file to create our app. So I have just given the data source, and you can see it will create the layout and whole app for us just by giving the data source. So here you can see I have the whole app pre-built. I can click on it to view the details. I have the list here. I can even click on add and I have the add form available here as well. And I can even add the data into the Excel file. So I have just given the data source and it has created this app for me. So it's very convenient for some use cases when you just want the simple design, and you can even customize it. If you want to customize it, you can even customize it according to your own design. So I have one pre-built app. So let's show you this app so that you can have the better insight. So I have created this inventory management app. So this is very basic app for mobile interface. This is very basic app with the very basic layout of this home page. I have the two buttons, view all items and then view dashboard. So let's click on view all items. So here you can see I have all the items available. So if I click on add, let's give it the cost. Let's give it location. Let's give it assigned to, category name, comment, and then date. I'm selecting and deployment type. So if I click on this check button, it will add the data in my inventory. And then I have added one Power Automate flow as well in this app to automate the process. So if I show you my email, you can see I've got the email. Someone added a data inventory. You can even add the dynamic message in it as well. But for the demo purpose, I have just added the static data. So you can even automate the processes inside the Power App with just few clicks. So it's that easy. And you can even go back and then you can view dashboard. So you can even connect your data to charts like this in Microsoft Canvas app, Power Apps, Canvas apps as well. So it's that easy. Now that's all from Canvas app. Then now we can move to model driven app, which is the second type of Power Apps. So model driven app, as you can see, it is a blank app that is based on Dataverse. So what is Dataverse? As I already told you, Dataverse act as a API to our apps. So it is not just database or data source. It has all the capabilities that we developed manually. So you can see this is we have all these tables, accounts table. Let's see accounts table. So you can even create relationships with one table with another. You can even view dashboards and forms and all this stuff in tables. You can even add business rules in just Dataverse itself, and you can then connect that. You can even create your whole solution in just Dataverse, and then you can connect your Dataverse solution to your model-driven app for the interface. That's not it for the model for the Dataverse. You can even import. Like you can see, I have the option for import. If I click on import data, so you can see I have all these databases available here. So I can select any of the databases and I can import data from them into my Dataverse and then add logics and all the stuff that we want according to our requirement. So if we don't want to manually add data, so we can do that as well. We have the data flows. So we can create one data flow and that data flow will run after every hour or whatever your requirement will be. You can create the data flow and data flow will add the data directly into your Dataverse from any external data source that you want. So you can use this to your advantage and then you can create the solution and then you can create the model driven app. So let's create model driven app. Name it as and then click on create. It will create the app for us. So you can see this model driven app is created. So I have the add page option here. So I have multiple options, dashboard. So if I have the data in database, I can create dashboards from here as well. I can create even custom pages. But right now, let's select the Dataverse table. And then next, and I'm selecting this account table here and then add. So just by selecting the data source or solution that we have inside our Dataverse, it will create the app for us with all the capabilities that we want. So So this is the accounts detail that I have inserted. Like this is the dummy data that I have inserted in the accounts table that we have in our Microsoft Power Platform. So if I click on one of it, so you can see all the accounts information are here. And this is primary contact for this account. So this contact table is another table. So this table has a relationship with this table. So that's why it is giving primary contact and it is giving here. You can even see all the related tables here. So activities table, social profiles tables. So these tables are related. So these are tables are related directly in Dataverse. So if I click on any of them, you will not see anything because you don't have any data. We don't have any data right now in our tables and we don't have the privilege to add. So you can even create your own tables and create relationship with them. And then you can create this model driven app and this will provide the interface and all the things required for it. And if I play this app, so if I play this app, then you can see we have the options available here. So one option is visualize this view. So I haven't done anything to like set it up, but it is automatically here in model driven app. Just click on visualize this view and it will show the
Tarun,
Power BI.
someone asking the question for the Power BI visualization in the Power App,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
he
So
can see this demo.
yeah,
So how we
yeah,
can show the data in Power BI.
yeah. So here, yeah. So here you just need to click on it and you will be able to see the data. So here you can see the SRM Akil SRM@Gmail account have this email have 4 accounts, blank email have 1 account, this address have 4 accounts. So all the visualizations you can even like customize the visualization that you want in Power BI. So that's how easy it is to use model driven apps. And that's how powerful these apps are for your businesses. Now, there must be a question in all of your minds that we have the connectors like connect to databases and all this stuff. Let's say we have created the REST API and we want to connect with that REST API. We want to connect our app with that REST API. So for that we have custom connectors available here as well. So here you can see we have custom connectors option. So custom REST connector I have created. You can just create with few steps. So
Okay,
it will be
have you seen that the connectors you can use anywhere in the Power App?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Pre-built
yeah,
connectors. Once you
yeah,
have
yeah.
created, you can use anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, let me show you that as well. So here I have created the custom connector and I have set up the REST API. So here is the pre-built REST API that I have used in here. So you can see it gives us user details, ID, email, first name, last name, and his image. So this gives us this data. So we have custom connector created. You can create just by interface, like just by answering some questions and giving the necessary data, you can create custom REST connector. And then you can create your app with the REST connector, with the REST API as well. Let me show you that as well. So here I have this one app. So here I have this app, and this is very basic app with just one button and the same interface that I have built for other app. So here the main thing here is the user list here. So you can see the items. Just it is just like Excel functions. You just need to give the function here, and it will connect us. So here in the data portion, you can see I have selected the custom REST connector that I have created. So whenever you create any custom REST connector, it will be available here. So you can like search here, and your custom connector will be available here. And then you can select the connector, and then with the connector's name and then dot, and this is the function name that I have given when I was creating the custom REST connector. So this function name and just the data that this data is from this like this JSON. So you just need to give this function and then you are fetching the data from the REST API directly. And this data, this picture, this name and email is fetched directly from REST API. So I am fetching page 1 right now. If I give page 2, you can see the data for page 2 is fetched with just in a minute, just in a second. So it's that easy to connect REST API as well. So there is a custom option available here as well. So you can do that as well. Now moving on to the third you have Power Pages, which is website, and Power Pages we have here open here. This is the Power Pages URL. You just need to go to the URL and you will have this interface. So Power Pages is is the platform where you can create the website, and this website can have the portal abilities as well. So let me demonstrate it. So if we click on create site, then we have multiple templates. We can choose any of the template here. Like you can see, we have so many templates available. So we can like choose any of them and then start building our website. So I have one website built. So let's see the demonstration from that website. Let's go back. So here I have this testing site available here. So let's edit it and see the capabilities of this website that Power Pages provides. So here you can see pages option, styling option that you can do the styling of the website. You have the data option. So same as the Power Pages, same as the model driven apps, we can connect Dataverse. Like Dataverse can connect external databases as well. So whenever we have the data in Dataverse, we can connect that directly to our website from this data portion. We have this home page, we have this multiple pages, and we have contact us page, and then we have feedback page. In contact us page, we have this one form, and this form is directly connected just by like editing from here. We can connect this form to our database. I have connected this form with our feedback table inside Dataverse. So here I have feedback page as well. This page shows the table which is inside feedback. So contact us forms, we whatever we fill we can see on this page, but this cannot be seen by everyone. Whoever is the login user, whoever has the ID, so whoever can log in can only see. So this provides the user roles, user or permission to your websites. So let's preview this website. So here we have this website. So this is the home page. This we got from the template. We can even drag and drop stuff, like just like you can relate it to WordPress also. You can just drag and drop stuff and design your website according to your requirement. You have the edit code option as well, so you can even edit it with the VS Code as well. So you have all these interfaces in your website, and then pages. We have multiple pages. So we have contact us page. So let's give the data in contact us page. So I have filled the form, and then if I click on submit, it will submit the data. So my data is submitted directly into the feedback table. So if I click on this page, feedback page, so you can see you don't have permission to view these records. So even though I have records inserted directly into the feedback table and I can view them, but I'll not be able to view them until I'll be logged in. So you can see I am not logged in right now. So that's why it shows you don't have permission to view these records. So let's log in now. So here with my Azure ID, I'm logging in. It provides you directly to access like Azure ID. You can even log in with Azure ID directly. So you can see I am logged in with my ID, and here when I go to this feedback page, you can see this is the one that we have inserted right now, and these all are the previous one that we have inserted in that feedback table. So this provides the ability to like different users can have different roles. So this is what we can say it provides portal abilities as well. So in conclusion, you have seen like what how powerful it is Power Platform is, and how powerful this platform can provide the business to automate and streamline their processes, which increases their efficiency. So I hope this this presentation and demo provides the glimpse of what are the capabilities of Power Apps and what it provides to small business to even enterprise level businesses.